local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
Right now it is 28 degrees outside in Greenville. The wind chill makes it feel like 23, and that is cold enough to keep the fountains frozen around the upstate and, of course, western North Carolina. This is outside the J.M. Smith Corporation, and this picture outside Greer Memorial is kind of beautiful, isn't it? If you don't mind freezing, those fountains are likely to be frozen for the next few hours, perhaps a couple of days.
Coats, hats, gloves. You saw plenty of that today as people ventured into the cold. Our WYFF reporters, among them, we have team coverage on the weather this evening. Yeah, Liz Loheis is in Nashville. She's at City Hall. The weather there is believed to have caused a pipe to burst. Mike McCormick in Spartanburg, and he's talked with the water companies about the effect of this cold weather on your pipes. Allison Powell has advice on taking care of pets during this cold snap. But first, meteorologist Chris Justice and what to expect with tonight's weather. Chris?
Hey guys, it's going to be cold. We're going to talking about this freeze lasting until tomorrow at lunchtime. That's a long time below freezing. So yeah, you need to watch your pets. You need to watch out for those pipes yet again tonight. Drip your faucets. 21 degrees the wind chill right now in Greenville, 19 in Spartanburg. It now feels like 14 in Asheville. The winds have died down compared to yesterday, but it's still blowing around enough that it makes it feel absolutely bone-chilling cold outside. Low temperatures this morning, 11 degrees in Greenville, 9 in Spartanburg, 11 in Anderson, 4 degrees above zero for Asheville. Not a record for anybody, but very, very close. Your individual thermometer might have been a little bit cooler, being in some rural areas. All right, for Greenville over the next 8 hours, expect temperatures to slowly continue to fall down. 20 degrees by 2 a.m. will fall to 17 in the Greenville-Spartanburg area. In the Asheville area, expect temperatures to slowly fall to around 20 by 2 a.m. You're headed to 14 degrees in the Asheville area. More on a weekend storm that was supposed to give us some ice. Now it just looks like a cold rain. And then a second threat heading into the middle of next week. I'll have the details on that coming up.
And Chris, there is some fallout. Asheville City Hall was forced to close the doors today. City officials say it's because a pipe burst on the 7th floor. WYFF News 4's Liz Loheis is live and local. She is in Asheville tonight. Liz, how much damage there?
Quite a bit, Michael. I'm live here outside of Asheville City Hall, where, as you can see behind me, crews are still working. They've been working for the past several hours to clean up this mess. As you mentioned, it happened on the 7th floor, and it had affected several other floors. It leaked down and into elevator shafts, and water was coming through the walls. The Asheville Fire Department says power was shut off on floors 4th through 8th, and everybody inside was forced to leave. You can imagine they were a little bit chilly standing out here until they went to other places. And it is unclear when City Hall will reopen, but we know for sure that it will be closed tomorrow. And coming up tonight at 11, we talked to other nearby businesses who also had problems with frozen pipes bursting. Liz Loheis, WYFF News 4, live in Asheville.
Thank you, Liz. The cold weather forced many school delays this morning. Most of those delays in western North Carolina and the upstate were 2-hour delays. But Greenville County decided to push classes back 3 hours. Our cameras were at A.J. Wittenberg as children arrived at about 11 o'clock this morning. But some districts decided not to delay. WYFF News 4's Mandy Gaither has more on that from Anderson County.
Leslie Hartley's children don't normally get to hitch a ride to school with their mom. But this morning, with this weather, she let the bus pass by their house.
That temperature? I wasn't going to let my kids go through that.
None of the 5 Anderson County school districts operated on a weather delay this morning. Anderson School District 5 Superintendent Tom Wilson says the roads were dry and it was still going to be cold even if school started later.
We were confident that our buses would be up and running and warm and pick the children up. And for a lot of our students, just like all over the state, the schools are a lot warmer in some of their houses.
There were no major bus problems reported in any of the Anderson County districts. In 5, the maintenance crew used this homemade heating device beneath buses that were slow to start because of the weather. The heater is aimed at a piece of conduit attached to scrap metal that pushes the heat upwards to warm the bus. Some parents say they were okay with no delay. This mother wasn't one of them.
They didn't want to come out the house at all this morning. They wanted to stay in, but I told them they had to.
She'd rather the district follow others in the upstate and start school a little later in the day. Mandy Gaither, WYFF News 4 in Anderson County.
Yesterday, the Pickens County School District told parents that there would be no delay this morning, but at about 5:45 this morning, the district told parents that officials had changed their minds. A spokesman said the decision changed when a thermometer at one of the schools read 7 degrees.
Well, shelters are opening again for people in need of a warm place to stay tonight. One church says its doors will stay open during this cold spell and provide meals as well. That's Hillcrest Baptist Church in Williamston. The pastor says the church hopes to do this for the next 2 nights.
We knew the weather was going to be cold outside, and we just thought this would be a great ministry to open up our church facilities as a homeless shelter.
Pastor Baldwin tells us there is room for about a dozen more people, and if they get more than that, he says they will figure out a solution.
Turning to Spartanburg now, we have new pictures of twins born just before their mom died giving birth. She would have turned 20 years old tomorrow. WYFF News 4's Corey Davis learned more about the car accident that led to her death.
Carol, the twins are 29 weeks old. Spartanburg Medical say they're in critical condition but stable.
These twin babies, Ashton and Brantley, and their sister, 11-month-old Dixie, are without a mother tonight.
If you met her once or 1,000 times, you'll always remember that crooked smile and her big, beautiful eyes.
Family members of Ashton Hughes say they'll remember her through her kids. The baby girl is named after her mom. Families say baby Ashton has her mom's smile, and Dixie has her big blue eyes.
She was a joy. She was a joy. She was my life.
Ashton's grandmother, mom, and stepdad say the family is focusing on the miracle that came out of this tragedy.
We have to look as that being the good out of this, that the twins did survive. And also Dixie, the 11-month-old that was also in the car.
This is Ashton's car after the wreck on Skyland Drive.
The stern wheel hit her uterus and busted it, and so she had so much internal bleeding they had to take the babies. When she went into surgery, she bled out. They were delivering the baby.
Family members say Ashton had a massive heart attack because of the strain on her heart, but they say she was able to see her babies before passing away.
Her kids were just her life, and she showed us that. She gave her life for theirs.
It's going to be a family effort to help Ashton's fiance, Jack Jennings, raise the 3 kids. Right now, they're all just trying to figure out exactly how to begin the healing process.
I wish I could take her place, so everybody else could stop hurting. But I can't.
The family needs your help tonight to cover medical and funeral costs. The babies are expected to be in the hospital for another 5 to 8 weeks. To donate, you can reach out to the funeral home. It's Forest Hills Mortuary in Woodruff. Michael.
All right, Corey, thank you. An update tonight. A Greenville County man already in trouble with the law faces more sex crime charges tonight. Chad Lawless was accused of sexting and criminal solicitation of a minor. This after a mom found obscene images on her 15-year-old daughter's cell phone. Well, today, he was charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor and prostitution. Those charges stem from a 16-year-old found in his home when they went to arrest him. Now to Asheville, where a former paramedic stands accused of touching a woman inappropriately while she was in the back of an ambulance. Police say it happened back on August 10th. The man's name is Tu Vong Lee. He was arrested earlier this week in Union County, South Carolina. Lee no longer works, we're told, at Mission Hospital. Now to Henderson County, where deputies tell us they have charged a man in the death of his own mom. Margaret Kelly's body was found in her home back on December 7th. And tonight her son Brendan has been arrested in North Miami Beach. In fact, it was the following day. They say he was in his mother's vehicle and had tried to use her credit card. He was extradited to Henderson County until today, and he is charged with murder in his mother's death.
There was an emergency landing at GSP today. A Delta regional flight headed to Atlanta had to turn around and come back. This frame from FlightAware.com shows the point in the flight where the plane turned around. The airport says the plane reported a mechanical issue and safely landed a short time later. There were 46 people on board. No one was injured.